Book review today
to
show you guys.
Book haul!
For all the nerds out there who like to read.
She's gonna do 5 books.
First book is The Hobbit. Anyway, basically The Hobbit is about a hobbit. His name is Bilbo Baggins. And he's not one to like go on adventures until one day he's kind of chilling in his house and then a wizard shows up that his family knows and a bunch of dwarves, and he ends up going on a quest to go defeat this dragon. Number 2, I have this book called Long Way Gone. Actually, I bought this for her.
Yeah.
I have like a ton of free copies that I got from school. I had to read this.
Now it is.
I had to read this for school.
Now it looks good.
And this is an awesome book. I got a chance to meet the author. It's about
really?
It's
where's my free autograph, bro? Huh?
It's based on him. I have a book. It's about a kid. He was a kid. He was like 11 years old, and he basically lived in Sierra Leone. They were put into war and turned into like little soldiers.
Like 10 years old or something?
Yeah, they were like 11 and 10 years old, basically going around slaughtering and killing people and raping women.
Check it out. Check it out.
Best book ever. This is my favorite book. Into the Wild. Graduated from college, then he decided that he wanted to go to Alaska and go on an adventure to into the wild, basically without money, without food,
shelter.
Shelter. He had his car, but he kind of abandoned it. And basically throughout the book, he kind of stops talking to his family. He doesn't keep in touch with them. And he lives on God's green thumb, which it means when he finally gets to Alaska, he ends up like shooting animals, but then he starves to death. And
there we go.
Tuscaloosa, Alabama has to offer a young man in 1972. He falls in love with an inmate at his father's mental institution, and he must either muster the courage to elope with his new love or accept the prescribed and unwelcome role within the Southern patriarchy. So that sounds really interesting. Radiance of Tomorrow by, guess what? The same dude that I was just talking about.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Ishmael. Long-time friends who return to their hometown after a devastating civil war. The village is in ruins. The ground is covered in bones and drenched in deep despair. The war may be over, but the denizens of Imperi are not spared. The dangers that hover over them, menacing as vengeful ghosts.
A lot of big words, man. I have the series of Harry Potter. It's about a little boy, Harry, and he's going to be in the wizard world.
Read that book?
Have you ever heard anything about Harry Potter?
Movie? Like, you don't even have to read the book. If you don't like to read, I get it. But
the movies are very, very good.
You just,
I want to go Diagon Alley. Child Called It. This is like a really touching story by Dave Pelzer. This little boy, and this is the actual guy, so it's based on a true story. So this little boy was basically like abused tremendously by his mother.
Horrible stuff that his mom would do to him. And
not even things like, oh, you're gonna spank him today, like literally abuse him.
Made him like sit in the bathroom with like bleach and
eat frozen hot dogs.
Eat out the trash can.
Yeah. You know, I'm not even going to get into it. I mean, it's a very, like, deep, touching story. Just struggles, and he writes, like, how his life was. Definitely a must-read. Dave Pelzer, A Child Called It. Anne Frank, Diary of a Young Girl. Anne Frank's the Jewish girl that was in the World War II with the Nazis, and she shows you, like, yeah, so it shows you, like, here's the house, and, like, it's behind a bookshelf, and they lived upstairs, and she just talks about her life, being a Jewish girl at the beginning. It's rough to be, during that time, to be a Jewish girl. Nicholas Sparks, A Bend in the Road. So Nicholas Sparks, if you guys know, is really, like, a lovey kind of, author. He wrote The Notebook. Most of his books are based in North Carolina, in the city New Bern. This guy in the book, Miles, meets Sarah, and they have like a loving relationship.
Yes!
Nicholas Sparks!
Literally my movie right here.
So this book's about a guy that travels the country, just walks because he has a picture of a girl, and he wants to find this girl, and he finds the girl eventually after walking the whole United States and falls in love with her, and she has a crazy a crazy ex-husband, and You Won by Nicholas Sparks. It's about true love. You look very happy. Books that you want us to read, definitely put them in the link
down
below.
description.
Put them down below and let us know ones that you want us to read. Like that, subscribe, and check you on the flip side.